What's up, y'all? I'm just gonna play some old music first. It's not that old. Then we'll get into the new music, new lyrics.
I've heard my share of deceptions and never mentioned the name. I heard you changed for the better, so why am I still in pain? Just know one thing. I can't forget the night we fell in love. I can't forget the night you had enough. I can't say that I tried. I cried until the morning light and said I wasn't still in love. So don't forget the night and leave me in the morning. Find another reason not to stay. You hate it when I'm right, so tell me if I'm boring. Tell me all the reasons I still say I can't forget the night. Ask $1,000,000 questions for a chance to paradise. Second guess your feelings. Even taught me not to try to stop the gas without the clutch on alleyways that shooting bodies. So pretend this isn't. I can't forget that night we danced to Whitney Houston. You did all of that coke like we were Whitney Houston. I'm jealous of that dress that's hanging off you. It's a problem. I know that I was wrong, but I just can't forget the night we fell in love. I can't forget the night you had enough. I can't say that I tried. I cried until the morning light and said I wasn't still in love. So don't forget the night and leave me in the morning. Find another reason not to stay. You hate it when I'm right, so tell me if I'm boring. Tell me all the reasons I still say I can't forget the night. I can't forget the night.
That was an old song I wrote. It's called "The Night We Fell in Love." So the purpose of these kind of lives, I say because I'm not really like engaging with any sort of chat or anything. I really appreciate the people that are watching after the fact, though. So it's just go over my new album, show you what I've finished. It's in the hardest part right now, which is the last final kind of putting the bow on everything and wrapping it up. It needs to be mastered, which is fancy words for going to someone else's studio and sitting there while they plug around with a bunch of equipment that you could never afford, which is awesome. And then art and maybe some videos. So this last step, for me, I just wanted to show off the lyrics, really walk through that, and because I'm really proud of them. These songs mean a lot to me, and each one of these little live episodes, I've been adding one more song from the album. So we're on 4 now, and we've done 2 other songs. There are 3. Did we do Never Sleep last time? We didn't do Never Sleep last time, because that song is awesome. Yeah, this is just this. I'm sorry. Yeah, because the first episode of Making Music My Way was the jam session, right? And the second and third episode were Big Star and then France Mars, and now we're gonna do Never Sleep. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm gonna start by playing from the very beginning. I'm actually gonna play the intro track this time. It has a really cool little interview sample, a lot of soundscape, sound design stuff, and then into Big Star, France Mars, and then the 4th track, but the 3rd proper track is the new one I'm going to go over today called Never Sleep. So, and that one's actually out if anyone likes it that ends up hearing this. But yeah, appreciate y'all being here. This is the intro track.
I recently was at a club in LA. It's a place where, indie bands play, like, the first few shows you've ever played. And I saw a band and I saw them perform, and they came and asked me what I thought after the performance. And I said, man, you gotta keep going.
Big Star. There go the lyrics right here. Slap bass. Groove guitar. Riser.
She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. Hold on. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars.
We did this one last episode. Check it out. I talked about the production a lot.
She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. Yeah. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. I can take you to some places that you'll never see. Places of the magazines. The money talks, but it walks kinda stupid now. I can never be lost. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. Or maybe Greece, cause that's not quite as far. She said France, but I wanna go to Mars. We leave tomorrow, pack your best for the stars.
Now, if y'all remember from last time, I said this part right here, all this exists into the next song. So listen to how we do that. I'm gonna switch to lyrics. These are what they were. This is what we're going into right here. Never sleep.
In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, cause I'm scared of the dark. In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't
People unfamiliar with musical dictation. This is a repeat sign. This little thing right here, that means we go back to here.
Crash a Tesla in the backyard. Grab a fence post and a stop sign. Leave me out of breath, probably wasting time. Why my ticket say bad boys doing crime? In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, 'cause satellites blaming underneath your gums. Project advertisements between thoughts. Exposed wiring, dangles from the roof node. It's time to switch your mind back into pimp mode. American Telecaster when I rock. Elimination emphasis, signs of Casimov. Petrol's wet, then it dries in a vapor. Retrofit jets on my exit escape Earth. I'm in the truck, I'm back in the race. Feeling myself, I'm stuck in my ways. Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South, I feel like I'm Jay. Hop in the truck, I'm back in the race. Feeling myself, I'm stuck in my ways. Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South, I feel like I'm Jay. In a city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. 'Cause I'm scared of the dark.
Well, the interesting thing I've begun to notice over the years is that what you want me to say is something you already know. And how do I know that? Because I say something infinitely
Y'all were ready for the
wise,
Ram
and you
Dass
know
quote.
it.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
I saw the
Okay. Never sleep. This one is very thematic. We're living in a really cool universe, again with that like universe writing, world exploring, world building that's not just for video games, and it's way easier to do with art than it is to do with computer programming. I promise that. So here, I mean, you can hear it. We're in like a post-apocalyptic, broken down, infested world. It's maybe after some sort of breakdown of society, turn around until the sun comes up in the city where the people never sleep. I mean, immediately we're in another place, kind of like the France Mars track that doesn't exist, and it's setting the scene for like a whole bunch of situations that you can open yourself up to that are just a sandbox. It's really like a sandbox video game. So I mean, right from the top, Hey Mr. Rockstar is that's actually my that's my producer tag. I use it very, very sparingly, and I use it a couple times on this record. It's my uncle. It's a voicemail he left me, and that just means a lot to me. It kind of fills the it brings the soul to little things where I don't use it on every track. It's not really for that. It's not to let them know who produced it. It's for me to be reminded of that from him. So at the beginning, in the city where the people never sleep, wait, take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Short stepper, who's a short stepper? Someone not making big steps. Yeah, big stepper. Well, we all know who a big stepper is. Big moves. Short stepper doesn't care about it. Wait, take it back. Short stepper doesn't need that. In the city, you don't need to let them know where you are. Hold on. In the city where the people never sleep, wait, take it back. Short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. In my mind, he's kind of turning to another person that wasn't really completely, or that he's choosing to talk to another person. In this, it's in Wieuca, my buddy. So meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. Right. And scared of the dark, that's such a good, it's almost a motif. It's a trope for sure, but it's a rhythmic da da da. It's such a good line. So that, I mean, I have the lyrics for this somewhere. It's kind of crazy because maybe I can find them. Like these lyrics that are on the screen are ones that I wrote out for y'all. Those are not how I write lyrics. The lyrics for like my actual writing is very sparing. Yep, here it is. So it's tagged onto a bunch of other music that Will and I were working on. These are, looks like it's also just a complete mess. All these just crazy 404 synth patches and like patch notes and other people's music and okay, but anyways, so the lyrics these are the lyrics for Never Sleep, for this song that I started with to actually record. In pencil, one line, in the city where the people never sleep. I'm not making this up. It's right here. One line, in the city where the people never sleep. Then in pen, I have written, hop in the truck, I'm back in the race. Feeling myself, I'm stuck in my ways. Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South, I feel like I'm Dre. Those are the only lyrics. Everything else is just made up. It just came. All these words. I don't know. I can't speak to Will's verse. He, I'm sure, does things completely differently. But I'd be willing to bet that his is very similar. I've seen him work. I've worked with him quite a many times on vocal productions, and the lyrics just happen. They're already there. You just have to pick them out. So, yeah, the real lyrics for this one, in the city where the people never sleep. That's where I started. And everything else just kind of fell into itself. That first verse, well, let's get back into it. Now that y'all know kind of like the weird little secret of it, that it was just a kind of it just fell into place. So here we go. Fat Sense. I did call this the Stranger Things intro type beat on my Instagram. What?
Hey, Mr. Rockstar. In the city where the people never sleep. Wait, take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. Crash a Tesla in the backyard. Grab a fist,
So that first part, is really fun. It's just kind of dark. It's atmospheric. Crash a test plane in the backyard. Grab a fence post and a stop sign. So, crash a test plane. I don't know. I was reading some like UFO stuff. They always blame it on test plane. It wasn't no test plane. We all know that wasn't test plane. It wasn't an air balloon. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, whatever. But crash a test plane in the backyard, grab a fence post, leave the pilot, and a stop sign. Leave me out of breath, probably wasting time, while my ticket says bad boys doing crime. It's supposed to be, I mean, it is. It's not supposed to be. It is just a poem, a tone poem with words, as most of my music is, but the metaphors here are supposed to be kind of literal. Like it's just supposed to be, things that don't make sense. Exactly. Again, like in another world, they would. These things happening. Why would you grab a stop sign? But it's about like little snippets of things that I see, little instances of like false memories and weird could have been moments, plane crashes. Boom, plane crashes. He pilot struggles out of the plane crash and he's grabbing a fence post that he's trying to do on leave that shit, whatever. He's trying to it's another stop sign. It's in the way, right? Whatever. He tells them, leave me out of breath. Leave me. I'm probably wasting time. But the ticket we got for this incident said bad boys doing crime. I don't give a fuck. Turn the lights down. Test my fucking luck. If the cops come, tell them fill my cup. This is more modern, right? It's just fun. It's supposed to be good. It's gonna sound good it does sound good on speakers, loudspeakers. It's fun. Some of these words are really just meant to shout and anti-establishment, not crazy about Cop City, not crazy about the military-industrial complex. So there's all that, but turn around until the sun comes up. We're rhyming, man. We're having fun. We're still just having fun in this world. Like I said, these lyrics just fell into place. I like to say things. I like to say words and rhymes and rhythms that work for the tone of the instrumental that I made. And this one is very like it did start as because I like to try to like recreate things sometimes, and with this one with this instrumental I was doing the like a Stranger Things intro. So it started like that. I mean, I just gave it all away because that anybody who watches Stranger Things is gonna say, "Oh my God, dude, you did just rip the Stranger Things intro." Boom, 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 boom. That's cool. It's it's inspiration. But it's a world, and that kind of opened up the post-apocalyptic, futuristic, electric machinery, all that zombie apocalypse. Let's keep listening. I'm not going to pretend to be able to break down Will's lyrics, but I am going to read them to you because they're awesome. So I'm going to read them, then we'll listen to them. And they're chopped a little bit, so in parts it's a little hard to understand what we're saying or what he's saying. So satellites, that's what the chop is. Satellites implanted underneath your gums. project advertisements between thoughts. Exposed wiring dangles from your lymph nodes. Glitched out, switch your mind back into pimp mode. American Telecaster when I rock. And then we got a sample right there of like a audience screaming. Eliminate your nemesis, Isaac Asimov. Petrol's wet, then it dries into vapor. I'm going to tell you all what I really like about these lyrics that Will did. He brings it into Europe for like half a second. We're in Europe for no reason, which is just crazy. Like, we're just across the whole world. Isaac Asimov, petrol, like petrol. Will we say gasoline? You are in a. He's doing that world building thing. Like, I. Oh man, because that's so cool, a jump from America to Europe just by mentioning a guitar and then by using the word petrol instead of gas and mentioning Isaac Asimov. That's so tight. Petrol's wet, then it dries into vapor. Retrofit jets to my X and escape Earth. And then he brings it back down to the overall. That is super tight. Super cool. Retrofit jets to my X and escape Earth. Then I come with like a bridge. This is really like a this is basically a bridge section. I definitely don't write songs in A B C A B whatever fashion, but this is about the closest thing I'll do to a bridge is like a pre-chorus kind of joint. So let's get into that. I'm gonna play Will's verse one more time though.
In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short step, but doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand. Satellites blaming underneath your gums. Project advertisements between thoughts. Exposed wiring dangles from your lymph node. Glitched out, switch your mind back into pimp mode. American Telecaster when I rock. Eliminate your nemesis, Isaac Asimov. Petrol's wet, then it dries in a vapor. Retrofit jets on my X and escape Earth. I'm in the truck, I'm back in the race. Feeling myself, I'm stuck in my ways. Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South, I feel like I'm Jay. Hop in the truck, I'm back in the race. Feeling myself, I'm stuck in my ways. Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South, I feel like I'm Jay. In a city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short step, but doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my.
It's fun, man. Hop in the truck. I'm back in the race. It's good. Get back on your high horse. You know what I mean? It's a metaphor. I'm not actually hopping in an actual truck and getting back in an actual race. Hop in the truck. I'm back in the race. Yes, sir. Feeling myself. I'm stuck in my ways. What can you say? Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South. I feel like I'm Dre. It's very rare. It's weird. I don't really write literally, but this is pretty like metaphorically literal. This isn't actually in that world anymore. We're kind of abandoning the world building for a minute to hit this little hook for a second. And that was, if y'all remember from a minute ago, that this little hook this is a hook, whatever, pre-chorus bridge. This was part of the only thing that I had written for the lyrics for this, where everything else I just made up as I was recording it. So this little section right here, just from hop in the truck, I'm back in the those were the first or the second lines I wrote after in the city where the people never sleep. And then I have a note to buy a Mellotron. Like, what? Okay, dude. Yeah, buy a Mellotron. I know. I was talking about it. I was talking about a plug-in, but that's just hilarious. Yeah, buy a Mellotron. No. In the city where the people never sleep. Hop in the truck, I'm back in the race. Skirt, skirt. Skirt is officially an onomatopoeia, which is awesome. Hop in the truck, I'm back in the race. Feeling myself, I'm stuck in my ways. Ready or not, I'll blow any day. King of the South, I feel like I'm Dre. Amazing. Dre, Andre. Who? 3 stacks. Now, the outro is Ram Dass. If you don't know who that is, look up Ram Dass. I cannot be the person to put you on. I can't. I mean, yeah. Well, sorry. I will. Why not? um, that was not his first name, but after many experiments, Ram Dass became a very enlightened individual and has spoken about some very, very universal topics. And this is a quote from him. It's a segment. It's just chopped it up a little bit. He kind of has this tendency to be a little self kind of serving a little bit. He like waits for laughter and stuff, which is like okay. But the interesting thing I've begun to notice this is his quote. The interesting thing I've begun to notice over the years is that what you want me to say is something you already know. And how do I know that? Because I say something infinitely wise and you nod. Self-discovery, self-truth, truth, sorry, self-knowledge. Everything you want to know, you already do. And it's great that someone else can tell it to you, but if you really, really look inside and you look for those answers, you realize that you already know those answers, and it was really yourself that was looking to tell you them in the first place. The interesting thing I've begun to notice over the years is that what you want me to say is something you already know. How do I know that? Because I say something infinitely wise and you not. That's what that little the little self-serving Ram Dass is never amiss. I say something infinitely wise. You could just say I say something universally true, or I say something like whatever. You just use something that's not just so egocentric, dude. You're supposed to be a highly enlightened, you know, acid guru. But I guess having the self knowledge to know that you are infinitely wise. But it's kind of interesting to just say that. But yeah, that's what he was getting at. That everything you want to know, you already do know. You're just discovering it for yourself, and even anything that I'm saying is really just you finding it and saying it back to yourself. That's how it all works, since we're all part of one consciousness. But that's a little bit off there for this stream right now. So yeah, that's Never Sleep. I'm gonna play it again from the beginning, and then I think I'm gonna go play News Today to end on. Actually, a couple notes about the production. So yeah, pitch corrector was used significantly, but also raw vocals a lot. I like to layer them and use that auto-tune really as a tool. I think I used auto-tune 2 or 3 times on this record. This is one song that has it featured pretty heavily, but it's a tool. It's a grid tool. It's a I don't like this word, but it's a chunky way to approach vocals, and you get a very linear algorithmic output as opposed to something that has any sort of like weave and bob and flow in between the semitones and the transients, and you can just smash all that down. And so it's very similar to a vocoder. I was thinking about using a vocoder for this one, but in all honesty, I didn't really know how to set up a vocoder in Ableton at this point. I do now. But yeah, so I went with autotune and just layered a couple on top of each other to get that chord effect where the voices are moving together. And but yeah, it's really based. It starts with that really fat synth kind of maximalist background, and you can hear the Stranger Things influence for sure.
Mr. Rockstar. In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it.
So we're just synth drums here.
If you care, hold
And then we'll bring it in with a little bit more
in the city where the people never sleep.
hi-hat.
Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it. Meet me there at the end of Lucky Street. If you care, hold my hand, cause I'm scared of
Bring
the
it back.
dark. Crash a Tesla in the backyard. Grab a fence post and a stop sign. Leave me out of breath.
And then we're gonna come back in with the instrumental. Here we go. Right. There's the bounce. Space. 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 So this next part, this little section before Will, this is recorded onto tape. This whole little section right here. If you can see my screen, it's just this whole little area right here, and it is actually significant. Like the waveform is just very. I can tell it's tape. I know if that's weird, but they look different. Like analog waveforms look so much different than a waveform of something that's been only generated from digital, or like a digital, like the output even of a master. So anyway, these this little vocal section and the instrumental I sent to the tape machine and recorded all that onto tape, and you can hear the little click that I added to that little click. That's the tape machine. If you hear, it's that sound. If you can hear my mic of the tape machine. Yeah, unloading, the tape deck unloading. So that's that, and then this little section, yeah, so we go to the analog world for a minute, and then Will comes in back heavy with his verse, plus I add his guitar in. He layered a guitar, one of his signature, like, kind of dreamy, almost shoegazy, but not rhythmic enough to be anything like that, like kind of glitchy.
In the city where the people never sleep. Take it back, short stepper doesn't care about it.
There's a lot of synths, just tons and tons and tons and tons of synths in this one. A lot of layers of like resampled synths that I sent to pads, and then chop stuff. I'll show the session for this at some point. It's really cool. But a lot of these, like especially the beginning, ding 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 ding. Oh, kitty cat. Entrar. Come on, mister. Yes, sir. All aboard. How you doing, bud? How you doing? You're a good boy. Okay, we're working on Never Sleep. You know that one. Okay, let's go back to the beginning for Fred, because Fred said he wanted to hear the beginning of this one. Here you go, bud.
If you care, hold my hand, cause I'm scared of the dark. Cause I'm scared of the dark.
Well, the interesting thing I've begun to notice over the years is that what you want me to say is something you already know. And how do I know that? Because I say something infinitely wise and you nod.
There's your Ram Dass sample. Everyone say hi, Fred.
I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time.
I'm gonna go ahead and play out this next track.
In my head until I saw that line. And when I read, I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I knew you weren't there. So I took a second, cause I won't share. I saw the news today. I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. Until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I knew you weren't there. So I took a second, cause I won't share love. Grab a bottle if you pray for rain. Damn. Drop a name on the self-made man. Take a model in the fast lane. Buy a ticket for the best laid plan. In the lobby of the courthouse, I took my time. If you're back and you're broke now, you'll be just fine. Cause you saw the news today. Saw the news today. You didn't waste much time. You didn't waste much time. You kept it in your head. You kept it in your head until you saw that line. Until you saw that line. And when you read my name, you read my name. You couldn't help but cry. You couldn't help but cry. And when I turned around, I knew you weren't there. So I took a second, cause I won't share love. 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 It's getting colder, I can feel the wind passing through my door. Maybe we should leave it out so we talk about it. I'm never older than I am. Who is that? I thought I'd change. Take a glance, take a chance, but we lost that. Wait, be the person with the shoulder they can cry on. Wait, be the reason someone else can put a tie on. Never put yourself first. Show a little faith for a second. What's the worst they could do? It's like way too late for a cig right now. Keep the story straight, cause the bass is too loud. Turn it up, cut the track, let it rock. Now that's enough. I'm a cool shot who never run away. I'm a good man on a bad day. When the sun don't set and the moon won't turn and the car won't start in the fast lane. You're too tall for the short list. You're too small for attention. But the tides don't change and the man can't breathe and the past is gone. Listen to me. Saw the news today. Saw the news today. We didn't waste much time. We didn't waste much time. We kept it in our head. Until we saw that line. Until we saw that line. And when I read your name, we couldn't help but cry. When we turned around, you weren't there. So we took a second, cause we won't share love.
I love this
We
song.
won't share love. We won't share love. We won't share love. We won't share love.
I love that song. That's called News Today. That's just I really love rhyming lyrics, and this one is one where I took that definitely to like made it a rule. It's not tennis if there isn't a net. Isn't that right, Fred? What you got today, bud? You're Fred. Being bad. I see you. I saw the new. I'm not. I think I'm gonna break down these lyrics next time, but I'm going to play it again, and y'all can listen. And I'm going to let the show the lyrics at the same time again too.
I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I know you weren't there. So I took a second, cause I won't share. I saw the news today. I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. Until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I know you weren't there. So I took a second, cause I won't share love. Grab a bottle if you pray for rain. Damn. Drop a name on a self-made man. Take a model in the fast lane. Buy a ticket for the best laid plan. In the lobby of the courthouse, side to black. If you're back and you're broke now, you'll be just fine. Cause you saw the news today. Saw the news today. You didn't waste much time. You didn't waste much time. You kept it in your head. You kept it in your head until you saw that line. Until you saw that line. And when you read my name, when you read my name, you couldn't help but cry. You couldn't help but cry. And when I turned around, I knew you weren't there. So I took a second, cause I won't share love. 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 It's getting colder, I can feel the wind passing through my door. Maybe we should leave it out so we talk about it. I'm never older than I am. Who is that? I thought I'd change. Take a glance, take a chance, but we lost our way. Be the person with the shoulder they can cry on. Wait, be the reason someone else can put a tie on. Never put yourself first. Show a little faith for a second. What's the worst they could do? It's like way too late for a cig right now. Keep the story straight, cause the bass is too loud. Turn it up, cut the track, let it rock. Now that's enough. I'm a cool shot who never run away. I'm a good man on a bad day. When the sun don't set and the moon won't turn and the car won't start in the fast lane. We're too tall for the short list. We're too small for a dead shit. But the tides don't change and the man can't breathe and the past is gone. Listen to me, saw the news today. We saw the news today. We didn't waste much time. We didn't waste much time. We kept it in our head until we saw that line. Until we saw that line. When we read your name, we couldn't help but cry. When we turned around, but you weren't there. So we took a second, cause we won't share love. We won't share love. We won't share love. We won't share love. We won't share love.
Yeah. News today is it started with like just trying to chase a beat that had that bounce, a beat, a song, but I mean really a beat that had that bounce. And a lot of the times I just try to find bounce by giving like space, like like taking it away, not just like keeping that like I don't like that. It needs to breathe because then you have places to go. You have open sections. You know, you have a more of a. I mean, think of Mario. You know, jumping from level to level, or just having like a smashed into just a giant brick wall. Like no, like you have to have in that world where you're moving through. You have to have places to jump to and things to go down to, and there have to be, you know, random little pop-ups and occurrences. There have to be deep little holes to. The Mario metaphor is working a little bit better than I intended for songwriting. But it's so true. It's so true. You have to be like Mario with the songwriting, man. You gotta be like the Mario world, not just well, you as the character inside your song can be like Mario, but you as the producer or the songwriter have to be like Nintendo making Mario and giving that, you know, something to engage with the hurdles and space. So the bounce is found in space. The bounce is found in space. It always has been.
I saw the news today.
And even if it's just a corny piano line,
I
which
saw the news.
which these are very corny piano lines. I think my keyboard's turned on.
I saw the news.
Yes. Is that where we were?
I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry.
Sounds a little out of tune for some reason. I think that might be a weird issue I'm having with my no. Let's just see that really quick. Let's put a tuner on there. A tuner on there, A. That's not. That can't be that bad. And let's go back here. Yeah, I mean.
I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I knew you weren't there, so I took a...
Yeah, it's like. Anyway, well, this song. That's what the piano's doing, or that's what the chords are. And that minor to major to minor is nice. I saw the news today, I didn't waste much time. I didn't in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. And when I turned around, I knew you weren't there, so I took a second, 'cause I won't share love. Grab a bottle if you pray for rain. Yeah. Drop a name on a self-made man. Take a model in the fast lane. Buy a ticket for the best laid plan. In the lobby of the courthouse, I took my time. If you're back and you're broke now, you'll be just fine. 'Cause you saw the news today. You didn't waste much time. You kept it in your head until you saw that line. And when you read my name, you couldn't help but cry. And when you turned around, I know you weren't there. So we took a second, 'cause we won't share love. It's getting colder, I can feel the wind passing through my door. Maybe we should leave it out so we talk about it. I'm never older than I am. Who is that? I thought I'd change. Take a glance, take a chance, but we lost out. Be the reason, be the reason, be the shoulder, be the person with some. Be the shoulder someone else can. Be the person with the shoulder they could cry on. Jeez. Be the shoulder with, be the person with the shoulder they could cry on. Be the reason someone else can put a tie on. Never put yourself first. Show a little faith for a second. What's the worst they could do? It's like way too late for a cig right now. Keep the story straight, 'cause the bass is too loud. Turn it up, cut the track, let it rock. Now that's enough. I'm a cool shot who never run away. I'm a good man on a bad day. When the scar don't start and the moon won't turn and the car won't start in the fast lane. Oh, I fucking forget my lyrics. I'm a good man on a bad day. I'm a cool shot who never run away. I'm a good man on a bad day. When the sun don't set and the moon won't turn and the car won't start in the fast lane. We are too tall for the short list. We are too small for a dead ship. But the tides don't change and a man can't breathe and the past is gone. Listen till we saw the news today. We didn't waste much time. We kept it in our head until we saw that line. And when you read my name, I couldn't help but cry. And when I turned around, I knew you weren't there. So it took a second, 'cause we won't share. That's news today. So let's hear it with the bounce. It wasn't supposed to be like an R&B song. I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I know you weren't there. So I took a second, 'cause I won't share. I saw the news today. I saw the news today. I didn't waste much time. I didn't waste much time. I kept it in my head until I saw that line. And when I read your name, I couldn't help but cry. When I turned around, I know you weren't there. So I took a second, 'cause I won't share love. Grab a bottle if you pray for rain. Drop a name on a self-made man. Take a model in the fast lane. Buy a ticket for the best laid plan. In the lobby of the courthouse, I took my time. If you're back and you're broke now, you'll be just fine. 'Cause you saw the news today. You didn't waste much time. You kept it in your head until you saw that line. And when you read my name, you couldn't help but cry. And when I turned around, I knew
So I took a second, cause I won't share love. 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 It's getting colder, I can feel the wind passing through my door. Maybe we should leave it out so we talk about it. I'm never older than I am. Instead I thought I'd change. Take a glance, take a chance, but we lost that. Be the person with the shoulder they can cry on. Be the reason someone else can put a tie on. Never push yourself first. Show a little faith for a second. What's the worst they could do? It's like way too late for a cig right now. Keep the story straight cause the bass is too loud. Turn it up, cut the track, let it rock. Now that's enough. I'm a cool shot who never run away. I'm a good man on a bad day. When the sun don't set and the moon won't turn and the sky won't start in the fast lane. We are too tall for the short list. We are too small for attention. But the tides don't change and a man can't breathe and the past is gone. That's until we saw the news today. We didn't waste much time. We kept it in our head until we saw that line. When we read your name, we couldn't help but cry. We turned around, but you weren't there. So we took a second, cause we won't share love. 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 Cause we won't share love.
That's the bounce. That's news today. Man, I really love these songs, man. Cool. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Maybe I'll I'm gonna play us out with another old track. This one is called Back in 5. It's from an album I put out, or an EP I put out last year called Electric Romance. It's on Spotify and my Bandcamp and wherever. It's cool. It's in 5/4. The time signature is in 5/4. And I'm not going to break this one down. I'm just going to play this one to end and say thank y'all for joining me. And I'll be back, let's see, tomorrow. And tomorrow morning, I'll do a quick one. And yeah, thank you so much. Again, I appreciate all the comments on my video. I was talking about art. Seeing all y'all in the section is so cool. And all the people that are making art and kind of coming to terms with their own creative realization is so cool. So yeah, this is Back in 5 from the EP Electric Romance by me, Matt Ace. It's on Spotify. Thank y'all. Have a good day.
I don't really talk a lot, and I don't really dream about it. I don't really talk a lot, and I don't really dream about it. I don't really talk a lot, and I don't really dream about it. I don't really talk a lot. Could have said some words